What's up folks, it's Jang here from jangbricks.com with a Mega Bloks Halo set review. This is the UNSC Attack Cyclops and it's set number 97108 with 54 pieces in total. This is the second mech, the second Cyclops that I've reviewed, and I think this is the one that I should have gotten to begin with because I really got these for me just for display, just because I was interested in them more than to review. But this is the one that I think is the right one to get, the best one to get, because he's got guns, so he can actually shoot. And I like this color also. Does come unassembled, mostly unassembled, but 54 pieces in total includes the pieces used to create the minifig, who was already pre-assembled. So very little assembly required to get this thing to work. Looks really good. I definitely like the color. I like the print used, no stickers. All these little elements, little designs and insignias and stripes and everything, those are all printed pieces. And the pieces, armor pieces, are removable, like so, at least for the shoulders. And you got, speaking of shoulders, you got these shoulder mounted guns, and that's just the main thing that I like about this compared to the other ones. And just that plastic color to me is really, really nice. It's kind of like a gunmetal, but instead of going on the yellow side, it goes on the blue side. So it's a slightly metallic, has kind of a slate blue metallic look to it, but it's really metallic though. Canopy opens up and you can put your figure inside of there. Has a seat with a peg hole on the back to attach to the back of the figure. Now, speaking of the figure, I'll go ahead and put this guy over to the side. I'll just pose him a little bit. Yeah, that's a good look. Now the figure is a Marine, and you're looking at him with the included weapon in his hands. And it's a little bit awkward to put this weapon in his hands because it's very large and it feels like there's not quite enough articulation in the figure to really hold it properly. It's a full-on sniper rifle. Look at that. But it's a really nice one though. It's made in black. The plastic is black. It is painted with silver. You can see you've got silver parts here. It came back with black over the silver, so you've got silver down here at the bottom of the magazine. You got silver all through the center section, and then they put black in the center. A little bit of this texture gets filled in. Black right there. Put yellow on the front of the sight for the optics. So a really nice looking one, nicely finished, and it's got a little tripod stand there too. It has a regular pistol grip back here, and then it also has this sideways grip over here. And I fooled around with this a little bit, and I kind of feel like a newbie because I just wasn't able to come up with a good stance, a good hold on that weapon. Ideally, with a weapon this big, you want to get down on the ground, especially since it has the tripod mount. I'm gonna be able to get down on the ground with it like this. And okay, now what? How does that work? I don't know. His head his head is not going to turn up. It just doesn't have that much range of motion. That's as far up as his head will turn, and he just looks like he's kind of flailing on the ground, like he's trying to swim on the ground. It doesn't really work out with this type of figure, so you're not going to go for that fully prone stance. Probably works a little bit better if you put it up on some terrain, get him down on one knee. And it's still kind of rough to get it to just hold on to this. It's kind of too bad. It might just be me. It might just be me not having seen the proper way to do this, but I still like the gun a lot, and I like this figure too. I'm oftentimes not a big fan of the Marine figures, but this one I do like, mostly because of the way it's finished. Well, first off, he's got the covered face, so you're not seeing any bright light flesh color. He's got gloves on, so same thing there. Helps to really just complete the darkness of the look overall. Makes him look continuous from top to bottom. Pure flat black color down here for the lower legs and the feet. Flat black here on the front of the vest. Very nice. Flat black across here. The belt actually has a gloss black, as does the backpack, which is itself removable. You actually need to remove that if you're going to put them into the Cyclops. It's a really nice color scheme. It kind of feels pretty realistic just because of the use of so much flat. Not too much, but even has a little bit of a, looks like it has a little bit, no, I don't know, that might just be because of how deep this detail is. It looks extra dark down that center little incision on the top of the helmet. But well finished. Let's go ahead and put him into the Cyclops. There he goes, get him fairly straight. See how he fits right in there very nicely, not too difficult. Got him a little bit crooked, but not too far off. And this comes down, almost completely closes him off. You can barely see him. Oops, looks like I also messed up on one of these guns. Had it upside down this whole time. Oh well. Darn, I'm human and I make tiny little mistakes sometimes. Darn. So this one I really like. This is definitely my favorite Cyclops. I liked the color scheme of the jungle one. The Arctic one I'm not too big of a fan of, but this one I like the colors, the finish, the figure is done really well. This figure weapon is awesome, it's really good. And this has 2 miniguns on it. I mean, come on, how can you say no to that? I mean, that's some major, massive destructive power right there. And that's probably the best thing about this set on the whole. Same price as all the others. This comes in the United States at around 15 bucks. So you figure $3 is for the minifig and you're spending about 12 bucks for the remainder. For the size of it, maybe a little bit on the expensive side, but I really appreciate the quality of this thing and the extra work that went into painting. So I feel like I got a pretty decent deal. Now, the great curse of Jangbrix and Mega Bloks did strike, as it ever so frequently does. I was missing a part. I was missing one of the pins, the very essential pins that's needed to attach the lower arm to the upper arm. So because of that, because I didn't have any extras of those, I had to use a Lego part. The Lego part fits, doesn't have quite as much friction, but it does the job. A little Technic pin there, black one. You probably wouldn't have noticed it if I didn't point it out, because it just fits right in, does the same thing. But once again, the curse has struck. I'm sure it won't be the last time. But other than that, good experience with this one, and I look forward to keeping this one as is on display. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. You can check out other videos that I've done, other reviews that I've done from this series from Mega Bloks Halo stuff in the past on my channel. You can also browse through it on my blog, and you can see new stuff that's coming up, sometimes before it's even published on YouTube at jangbrix.com. Talk to you again soon.